Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, today in this podcast, I'm about to talk to you about how to lose so much belly fat and weight that your friends, your family members, your co-workers, even the people at church, they talking amongst each other thinking that you done had some type of weight loss surgery. They think you done did some type of Ozempic diet. The reason why I talk about this is because this has become a topic more and more with my coaching clients who are down 50, 70, and almost 100 pounds inside my program. All right, they're frustrated. Can you imagine that you lost so much weight that you frustrated, you pissed? You like, man, how in the hell are these people that I'm close to thinking I done did some type of weight loss surgery? Shouts out to my coaching client Ann. She was extremely frustrated the other day. Telling me about this, but I have other coaching clients too. Shouts out to Kataka. You know, he down 50 plus pounds. He have folks, little hate every now and then. Throwing a little, you can drop some weight, but you must have did something. You had to have done something else. It couldn't have just been you improving your eating habits and you exercise. It couldn't have been that. It had to be something else. No, hell no. I'm about to give y'all the secrets today. All right? And so, go ahead and take out a sheet of paper and pen. It's going to be one of the podcasts you will want to always come back to. A lot of folks, they always just listening to new shit. No. Get focused on just being, guys, this is what I do. Straight up. I do something called periodization, okay? And I'm not about to go into a rabbit hole on this, but this is very important. The power of focus. If you know you want to learn a skill or you want to learn nutrition, you want to learn something about working out, focus on that and stop bouncing around. Because the more you bounce around, you spread your attention thin. And so you can't focus, okay? And so reflect back on this podcast or even the video if y'all watching on Instagram, okay? And so that way you can really learn. Because each time you listen to it or watch it, you're going to pick up on something that you didn't pick up on the last time. All right, this is why I read the same books over and over and over again. I listen to the same podcast over and over and over again. And so I can learn it at a very deep level. Okay, that's how I'm able to teach these things in a very simple format because I know it so well. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and get it in. So the first thing that you have to do that I've been doing with my coaching clients that's allowed them to drop so much belly fat, so much weight. I'm talking about 50 plus pounds in a matter of just a couple of months. And now they got folks hating on them, envying them, wondering what's the secret, is this. You got to shift from just eating processed foods to eating whole foods. Let me give you an example. Like every now and then I have a new coaching client who will come in, and I give them the whole meal plan and everything. And one of the first things I get my new members to do right away, I'm like, hey, your next meal, since you done joined, I want you to post a photo of that meal inside the community. Now, sometimes they be a little shy, and so they'll message it to me, and they don't want everybody else to see it. I know. Sometimes people be scared. They be scared. But then I see some shit like a muffin, a egg white muffin, and then I think to myself, man, that ain't no goddamn egg muffin ain't on the plan. I didn't put that on the plan. I ain't put no bagel on the plan. And so, where the hell that come from? And so here's one of the dilemmas that a lot of people go through. They're like, oh, well, I'm eating healthy. I could do a bagel. Or I could do the croissant. I could do the egg McMuffin. I could do the Subway sandwich. And guys, this is why a lot of people have a weight issue, weight problem for years. And they even develop high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes, and they be having brain fog and things like that because just being mindful with what you're eating has gotten you to where you are right now. And so if you want better results, you have to change something that you do daily. You have to change your habits. We're going to talk about that more in a second. Like, y'all definitely want to stick around for my last one, 'cause I got 4 tips I'm getting ready to give you. Number 4 is critical. Not just for losing the weight now, but also for keeping it off, okay? So here's the thing. One of my coaching clients, Brandon, shouts out to Brandon. He first jumped inside the coaching program, and he had dropped a little bit of weight. Then he started hitting like a little bit of a plateau. He got stuck. And I looked at his nutrition, started looking at his, because when people join my coaching program, I can see what you're eating. Yeah, this is like maximum accountability. This ain't no goddamn, I'm just giving you a little PDF and I see you. No, I see what you tracking. If your ass ain't tracking, you slacking. But I can see what they eating for breakfast, what the snacks are, what the foods are, what the meals are. I see it all. I see what they doing for their workouts, see how much they lifting. I see it all, guys. And so, Brandon wasn't really losing weight. So I'm like, look, we got to cut back on this processed food right here. Let's start eating more of these whole foods. Start looking at nutrition like, is the food taking value away from you or is it giving you value? I'm about to go a little deeper on this to help y'all out, okay? Foods that take value from you. If you notice that you get brain fog or you feel really tired and exhausted after you get done eating a meal, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That means the food you just ate is stealing value from you instead of giving you value, okay? You might have felt good in that good 3 to 5 minutes because it tastes good. You're like, ooh, I feel good. And then after about 10, 15 minutes, your ass tired. You're like, damn, I got to go right back in the work. Oh, boy, it's going to be a headache. I'm tired of going through this. That's a problem. That's a big problem. That means you actually don't understand how to build a healthy relationship with food yet to where it gives you energy. This is what we do instead by eating whole foods, okay? We eat things like chicken. For all my pescatarians, you can eat just fish. You can eat steak. Guys, red meat is not bad. It's the quality of the meat that's bad. If you're eating 70 to 80% fat meat like beef, no good. Like when you cook it on the skillet, you see all that fat start spreading around on the skillet? Yes, that is not a good thing. We need to be eating 90% lean or better. So 90% lean, 93% lean, 97% lean. When you look at the packets, when you go to the grocery stores like Whole Foods and Publix, these are the things you really want to pay attention to, not just from a fat loss standpoint, but also from a health standpoint. Whole foods that are going to give you value. Fruits that have seeds in them. I'm not just talking about eating goddamn bananas every day for breakfast. No, guys, you need to eat fruits with seeds in them. Strawberries. I believe cherries have seeds. Cherries. Apples. Apple a day will keep your belly fat away. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, kiwi. Man, I'm giving y'all some game right now. Write this shit down. Write it down. All right. Write it on your hand if you don't have a pen or paper. All right. But these are the types of foods you need to be eating. Vegetables. Some of y'all grown as hell. You ain't had no vegetables in months. Some of y'all years. It's so interesting to me how sometimes I'll post something on social media. And there people, little trolls in the comments. Oh, that's a seedless. We said seedless grapes. That's not real. Oh, he said Quest protein bar. That's not healthy. Then I go over to their page. They ass big as hell. They be 30, 50, 100 pounds overweight. What the hell your ass been eating? How you get so big? I tell you what the person had to have been eating. A whole bunch of sugar. Maybe some alcohol too. Yeah, because a lot of y'all be drinking alcohol and wine. Too much alcohol, too much sugar, too much wine, too much processed food. But your ass complaining about a seedless goddamn grape? Come on, man. Come on. Make it make sense. Make this shit make sense. And so the first thing you got to do, shift from processed food to whole foods. Think about, is this food or beverage? Yes. Is it taking value away from me or is it giving me value? Is it giving me energy or taking energy away from me? Does it make me feel bloated? Or does it make me feel lean? Does it make me feel happy? Or does it put me in a low vibration state where I'm almost feeling like I'm in a rut or depression? Yes, food can do that to you guys, okay? And so very, very important to make these shifts. If you want to lose belly fat so fast that folks be like, I think they on that Ozempic. They gotta be did some kind of surgery. They doing, it can't just be the eating and the working. It can't be. But it is. All right, you gotta do it the right way. That's the first thing. Second thing is this. Instead of being so cardio focused, you have to become weightlifting focused, guys. This is a big mistake I see a lot of people make. A lot of people say, well, I'm ready to lose this weight, man. I want to lose the stomach. I don't want to be bulky. And so I'm not going to work out yet. I'm not going to hit the weights yet because the weights going to make me bulky. Like somehow you just lift some weights, your body just going to magically get bigger. Guys, that is not what happens. Your body will not magically get bigger. We are energy beings. I'm big on energy, guys. Not even just from a nutrition standpoint, but just, you know how you can just be around somebody, if they just got negative energy, like, that shit, if you close enough to them, that energy will rub off on you. I want to be around people who got high energy, high vibration. I get in they proximity, I get more motivated. I just get a little bit more excited about the day. Hey, y'all ever just been through that? You just get around somebody that got negative energy and your vibration get low. You get around somebody with high vibration, high energy, you feel a little bit happier about the day. Some of y'all, you might be watching my content, listening to my content. You're like, boy, every time I hear Coach J, man, I just want to go run through a goddamn wall. I just want to go lift weights and I got to do something. You get so much more energy. Because my energy just radiates out of me. My body, just thinking about this, my body heating up. And my hoodie, it might catch on fire, man, because it's just so much energy. That's what you want to be around, okay? But then the flip side to this is this. If all you doing is cardio, I got to get back to the topic, y'all. Sometimes I get turned up, man. It just be like that. It be like that. But anyway, if all you doing is cardio, you go find yourself looking weak, skinny, fat, and frail. That's what's going to happen, guys. It's just the guidelines truth. You see these folks who do the surgeries. You see these folks who do the Ozempics. And what they be looking like. You be looking back, you be scratching your head. Like, man, they look like they on that shit over there. Something ain't right. Something don't look right. And then a lot of times people be hitting me up in the DMs on Facebook and Instagram. Man, I done dropped about 30, 50 pounds, but man, I just don't like the way it look, man. I got to tone this up. Man, I want to tighten up, Cole, man. I want to look strong for my little boys, man, for my kids, for my wife. I want my wife to feel on something firm and solid, man. Man, this ain't it. These man titties ain't it. For my ladies, they be, Jay, I just want to feel happy in the skin I'm in. Jay, I just want my man to I want him to start sending me them love letters like he used to do when we first started talking. Jay, I want him to be, outside the house, even though we live together. I just want him to be outside and just start singing. Just start singing in front of the house because I just changed his life. But I done gained so much weight. It just don't seem like the love is there. The spark ain't there no more. I want to give you that back. And so we can't just do cardio. We got to make dates with the weights. That's why I got the hoodie on. Make dates with the motherfucking weights. If you want to build muscle, you want to tighten up, you want to tone up, cardio ain't going to do it. Cardio is not going to help you build muscle. Cardio won't help you sculpt. Weightlifting is what does that, guys. Weightlifting. Not them little bit ass 5, 10 pound dumbbells in the yoga mat at home. Not them little bit ass purple, yellow, and red resistance bands at the house. No. You need to go to the gym unless you have a full at-home gym. If you want, I just do body weight calisthenics. Well, take your body weight calisthenics ass on to one of them snowflake trainers, because that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about going to the gym. A lot of folks who just be doing body weight and calisthenics, they just being cheap. Well, I don't want to get no gym membership. I just want to save that $30. I want to save that $25. But goddamn, you go penny pinch your whole life, man. Come on, man. You go penny pinch your whole life. Why not go ahead and go to the gym? Some of y'all, you're too heavy to be able to do a pull-up. And so you got to go to the gym to use a lat pull-down machine until you get strong enough to where you can pull your own body weight up. All right? There's certain exercise you can't do at home if all you have is some dumbbells and your body weight. You got to go to the gym. Row machines, heavier dumbbells. Some of y'all, you big, you strong as hell, you big as hell, but you just use some 20-pound dumbbells. You think this is going to do the trick. No, you got to go to the gym and start lifting some heavier weight that's going to make you exercise your potential. 20-pound dumbbells, that shit ain't going to do nothing for no grown-ass man who 30, 40, 50 years old. You need heavier weights. So you got to go to the gym to lift heavier weights. Unless you go, dare I say, spend a little bit of money on getting some heavy-ass dumbbells. And they can get expensive, depending on how heavy you need to go. So, how do we solve that issue? Just take your ass to the gym. All right, so start being weightlifting focused. Still do your cardio for like health benefits, heart health, brain health, all that kind of stuff. It is important, guys. I'm not saying just lift weights and don't do cardio, but the issue I see from a lot of folks, you're just doing cardio thinking that's gonna help you lose weight. It's not. It's plenty of folks who've been doing cardio for months, if not years, and we've all seen that person that go to the gym every day faithfully. It's like a religion to them. They still ain't lost no weight because they're not focusing on nutrition and they're not hitting the weights to help them build muscle, which is going to help them raise and increase their metabolism to help them burn more body fat. Man, I'm giving y'all some game, man. I'm giving y'all some game. Listen, man, if you want some help from your boy personally, DM me the words fat loss on Instagram or Facebook. All right? And I'll reach out to see if I can help you. All right, number three. You have to go from having a negative and pessimistic mindset to having a positive mindset. I know this shit sound woo-woo. All my negative Nancy's, all my Eeyores in the world, they probably gonna go ahead and exit the podcast now because it's repulsive to them to be positive. It's like it goes against their personality. It goes against their identity. They gotta be negative. They're the kind of motherfuckers I don't want to be around. So if you've ever just thought to yourself, man, I would just love to work out with Coach Jay one day. I would love to come to one of his group meetups with his coaching clients and be a client. Hell no. I don't even want you around me. Because I don't want that negative energy around me, man. That goes back what I was talking about. I got to stay positive. That way I can give out positivity to everybody who rocking with your boy, man. If I was negative all day, what kind of content you think? Man, your ass probably wouldn't even know me. You probably wouldn't even be seeing and listening to this podcast if I was negative all the time. And so it is very easy to slip into negativity, all right? Because misery loves company. We all know somebody. I remember when I was doing in-person training, and there's one guy that I used to train, and every session, it was something going on. It was either his daughters didn't want to call him, his daughters wouldn't let him see their kids, so he couldn't see his grandkids, or he bumped his toe on his bed, or he woke up that morning and his back was still. I'm like, God damn, man, come on, man. Every day, every other day, I get it. Life happens, but every day, what's going on positive in your life? Because I noticed when he would come in and train with me, obviously I had to train him in person, and after that session, I felt like I had to go through my own little personal therapy session to get myself back into a better state to be able to train the next person and be positive. That's what a lot of negativity can do to you. A lot of negative thinking can make you think the world is not as good as it is. A lot of negativity can make you think, damn, man, I don't know, my body might just not be meant to lose no weight. Man, I'm never going to lose the weight. That's what happens when you think negatively. Oh, man, I ain't lose no weight this week. Oh, man, I'm just going to quit. I'll start another month or another year again. Negative. But when you shift to positive, you think to yourself, man, you know what? At least I got a car and I got both my legs to be able to go to the gym. Some people can't even go to the gym. At least I got the money to be able to get a gym membership. Some people don't even have that option. Believe it or not, guys, some people are really hurting. Man, at least I can buy some water and I can get quality water. At least I can get some Whole Foods and go to the grocery store and get quality, healthy food. Y'all, you take what you have for granted. There's people out here that are suffering. There's people out here that wish that they had the option to be able to buy healthy food, the water, the fruit, the vegetables. They wish that they could buy these things, not just for themselves, but for their kids. Because they want their kids to not be malnourished. They want their kids to be healthy. They can't even do it. But you have people out here complaining about they didn't lose a pound in a week. Complaining that they not motivated to go to the gym. It's people that I see at the gym that they were in the military or something. They ass can't even walk, but they done went to the gym. They wheeling their way through the goddamn gym. It's just one guy that I see every now and then at the gym. He be just rolling his little wheelchair through the gym. He'll push himself up off the wheelchair and then get into the machine, do his exercise, get back in it. And I be over here, I be in my mind just thinking like, man, I kind of be wanting to help him, but it's so inspiring just seeing he ain't making no excuses. He like, man, I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? And your ass, You got both legs. You got both arms. Guys, I've seen people, I can't remember what this guy name is. Look, I think he's like a Venezuelan guy, something like that. And he don't have no legs, no arms. And he's like a big public speaker or whatever. And I think he was born like that, actually. I can't remember his name, though. Damn. But anyway, he has every reason in the world to be negative. Like, he can't even really have fun in the bedroom if he wanted to. He can't even just stand up and just grab his phone if he wanted to and just talk. He can't do any of that because he don't have no hands. He don't have no feet. He can't do nothing. He can't even just drive a car to the gym if he wanted to. And so many people are just so negative. Oh, I'm just depressed. My situation's different. Woe me. The Eeyores in the world, they go struggle. You have to shift from that. And that takes energy. That takes effort to think positively. I've noticed the most successful members in my coaching program, like Jason Walker, one of the guys inside my coaching program. He's been in now, I think about it, almost a year now. But within his first 6 months, Jason dropped like 50, 55 pounds. He can see his abs now. And one of the great things I love about Jason Walker is that he's extremely positive. Like, he has some days where he's like, man, coach, this day or this week, man, I'm be real busy with work, but man, I'm ready to hit it, coach. Man, I'm still excited, man. Coach, I'm gonna go double down on nutrition while I can't really hit the gym right now. Just positive. Of course that person's gonna be successful. They have a better perspective and outlook on success, on what's required. All right? And so it's very, very important that you shift that. And that should be a character trait that you really focus on and be intentional with to make sure you keep yourself at peace. Because the more negatively that you're thinking, it just go bring your vibration down, man. And yeah, you go feel like shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna have motivation. Yeah, you go feel like the world crumbling down. And so get around positive people. Get around people who make you feel good about yourself and want to empower you and hold you accountable and support you and not discouraging you. So, oh, why you doing a little workout thing? Oh, why you gotta eat all that healthy food? Negative energy. But if you were in a community like my community, Lions Den, we got 60-something people up in that motherfucker. Everybody dropping their photos of their meals in there. We celebrating each other. One of our coaching clients, April, shouts out to April. She down 47 pounds now. You know what I'm saying? We celebrate wins, man. When you have that type of community, when you're inside of that type of environment, it's contagious. You could be sad in a motherfucker. When you see people doing things like that and folks cheering you on, you feel a little bit better about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 3. And that's very, very important. Number 4, stop being trying focused and being habit focused. Stop being trying focused and being habit focused. I see a lot of folks who reach out to me and they be like, yeah, man, I'm willing to give it a try. Yeah, I'm willing to try out your coaching program. They don't even know. Man, I don't just want another customer. I don't want your money. No, I want the story. I want the results. Obviously, I'm running a business and I got to be able to support my family and, to keep this whole operational organization going. Yes, you got to spend some bread. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, just trying implies you're okay with failure. You're okay with it not working. And a lot of folks who just go into it trying, they be the 1 foot in, 1 foot out motherfucker. They'll do a little bit of the workout plan and meal plan, but they kind of like, I don't want to do it all. I don't want to put in too much effort. Folks like that, those are the folks who keep losing and gaining back the same 10, 15, 20 pounds. They struggle with their weight for years. All right? And some of y'all may identify with that listening to this podcast, but what I'm telling you is you can shift that habit. You can change that about yourself, okay? But you have to be intentional with it. And so stop trying things. You got to get committed, man. And you got to get committed to the habits, all right? That people talk about, commit to the process. Well, what the hell is the process? The process are the habits and routines that you need to have that are going to lead you to the results you want, okay? And so if you want to drop 50 pounds, you want to drop 30 pounds, you want to drop 100 pounds, you want to go from belly fat, looking pregnant, having a Dunlap stomach, your stomach done overlapped your belt to having a flat stomach, you have to change your habits. And so that way You can have a flat stomach. Just think to yourself. So, if I wanted to make a man or a woman fat, what would I do? What would I do to that? What would I tell that person to do if I wanted them to have a big old ass stomach? Well, I tell them just eat junk food all day. I tell them to eat fast food all the time. I tell them to drink sodas, sweet teas, and lemonades every day. I tell them not to get enough sleep because they're going to be stressed and not have no energy. And so that means they're not going to have the energy and motivation to want to go to the gym. These are things that I would tell. I would tell them to be very negative because that's going to make them very inconsistent with wanting to do the things they need to do. And so that's what happens. They're going to get inconsistent results. They're going to see the weight not going down. Now they're frustrated. These are the things I would tell a person to do if I wanted them to gain weight, if I wanted their stomach to get bigger. And so now we want to do the inverse. If you want to help somebody lose weight, you want to talk to them and help them understand what they need to do to lose belly fat, what you gonna tell them to do? Hey man, you gotta get a little bit more. You gotta get more sleep. Because if you get more sleep, you feel more rested. You feel more rested, you have more energy and motivation to do things. You have more mental and energy, more mental capacity and energy to be able to do more. But if you're not sleeping, you're stressing. You're eating more because you don't have the energy because you ain't sleeping. You see what I'm saying? See, you more stressed out, so now you emotionally eating. See this stuff all the time, y'all. See it all the time. You gotta eat the right amount of food. Guys, I said this on the podcast the other day. It's so simple. I think a little kid can understand this. Imagine you have a dog, and your dog done got big as hell. Your dog is really big. The damn legs can barely hold on to him, so they just gotta roll over and lay down the whole damn day. Oh, that's tired. I'm heavy. It don't want to move. You've been feeding his ass too much. And so, what would you do if you want to help your dog lose weight and so that dog can enjoy themselves? You can walk around and do things with that dog without that dog being lazy. What you go do? Very, very simple. You go feed the dog less food. That's all you go do. Nothing else. Man, I just got to feed my dog less food. That's it. And so, we ain't dogs, but the principle stands to be the same. If you want to lose weight, you want to lose belly fat, you have to eat less. And you have to, your dog, you ain't getting your dog to drink lemonade and sweet teas and sodas, but your ass might be doing it. So let's go cut back on calories. Do some water, do some sparkling water, do some coffee. You see what I'm saying? Less calories. What's going to happen? You're going to naturally, magically start losing weight. You see what I'm saying? These are the things, these are habits that you have to develop if you want to lose weight. These are the habits and routines that have helped my coaching clients develop to where they've lost so much motherfucking weight. They got folks hating on them. Folks like Kataka, he was telling me the other day, and Kataka's down like 55 pounds. And he's in his early 50s. So for everybody who, man, I don't know, man, it might be my weight. My age that's holding me back from losing this weight. No, it's not. It's your habits. That's it. Because Kataka, he's in his 50s. And, he was he was at work, and one of the ladies at his job, she was like, ooh, you lost some weight, because she hadn't seen him in a while. And his partner was next to him, and he was like, he was just like envying his Kataka's success that's been his success had been acknowledged, all the weight loss that he's had. And so his partner like, envy, hate. See what I'm saying? You go have it, man. This is one of the pieces of your journey that you might not even realize is going to happen. People that are close to you, it's going to be uncomfortable for them to see that you've dropped so much weight when they could have been doing the same thing. In some cases, you told them when you first started your journey, and they didn't do nothing. They kept that big ass stomach behavior up that they had. And they're like, damn, they see you drop 8 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30, 50, and they're like, oh, snap. They kept going. I feel like shit now because I still been over here eating like shit. People feel bad about that. It's like putting up a mirror in front of them like, yeah, your ass could have been doing what I was doing when I first told you. Make people feel bad. Same thing with business. Same thing. You start scaling up, start making more money, get you a bigger house, get you a nicer car, you're going on more vacation. You have some folks who go envy that. They might not tell you that they envy it. You might notice in a different way. They don't talk to you as much. They don't want to hang out with you as much as they used to. You know what I'm saying? They don't call you as much as they used to call. They don't text you as much as they used to text. That's what's happening. It don't mean they bad people, but just know that's a part of having success in your life. In your relationship, with your business, with your health, it's going to happen. All right? And so what's most important is having a community or just, a small group of friends or someone who wants to encourage you. They want to see you win. They're excited to see you win. Shit, they want to join the journey with you. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Goldie and Lance. They just joined my coaching program. I think it was last week or this week. Now all these days run the same way. But they married. Initially, Goldie, she wanted to lose weight, and her husband jumped on the game plan call with me. He was like, man, I want to support my wife, man. I want to do this with her, man. Boom, both of them in. Got that support system. You see what I'm saying? You got a support system. That support system holds you accountable. That support system cheers you on. That support system encourages you. That support system calls you out on your bullshit. Some of y'all, you don't have no support system. You just all ego. I can do it alone. I'm a lone wolf. No good. You got to have a support system, guys. If you want to go fast and lose a quick 5-10 pounds, do it by yourself. If you want to go far and lose all the weight, flatten your stomach, you need to go with some people. You need to have somebody, a coach, a mentor, a group of people that are on the same journey as you, that are willing to support you. They in your corner. They're not going to be judgmental of what you're going through throughout your journey, because there's going to be some adversity. All right? But these are the things that you need to do if you want to lose belly fat so fast that most folks think your ass had surgery. All right? Hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button. Leave boy a 5-star rating so we continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let's go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.